And I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal. Like I said before, I'm going to try and do this set of recordings as solely Social Link stuff. The main thing for me is just doing a little bit of everything until I have to actually deal with Sai's dungeon. $11.16, okay.
Thank you.
Do you remember how I said before I have a new interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying this topic more seriously, so I'm going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiancé, though. You see, just a single cup of dark heavy coffee beans, coffee here costs roughly 6,000. Dang, that's 60 bucks.
Yes.
I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are extremely rare. At the very least, we should try them before passing judgment. Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking me for treating you, right? You're so funny. Anyway, it's only natural I pay for you today. I invited you after all. I wonder how it will taste. Now, here we go. There's a faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. Coffee is clearly distinct from what it sells at LeBlanc.
This is...
It's distinctly fragrant aroma with a mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, but I would hardly consider it coffee. Apparently, it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that info earlier. I just thought you might find it more enjoyable to taste it if you hadn't known before. Reminds me of the food theory episode where Matt forced his wife to eat sawdust cookies as part of an experiment without telling her. Yeah, whatever makes YouTube money, I guess. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was what actually made me want to try it in the first place. Another rare type of coffee. Coffee luwak is gathered from the feces of a small cat known as a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on the animal it was originally obtained by or consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think... Perhaps it would be LeBlanc's specialty drink. But we need Mona-chan for our own operations, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee's so profound. Haru-chan.
Huh?
Takakura-san! What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. This is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. And about your shares, you should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened.
No.
Well, Well, I'm sorry for bringing that up while you were enjoying yourselves here. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall about half a year in advance if you need a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Please allow me to pay for your drinks. That's quite alright. And about the shares, I think I can handle that for now. I'm going to protect what my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well, if you excuse me. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle responsibilities like that now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler. But I can't leave the company in Takakura's hands. What did you think of him? Yes, apparently he has somewhat of a cult following among the other employees. Though, there are others who think of him as a dishonest villain. Which side do I trust? Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is he was pleased with my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who benefited the most, it's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild the company image. I just can't tell if he means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money. If I was normal. But don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. When I'm with you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard and make sure my harvest turns out great.
All right.
Oh, as far as Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. He's really been showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because the profit the marriage would bring to the company. But there has to be more to it than that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased with my father's death. Maybe I should start asking the employees why he's so desperate to gain my favor. You haven't drank any more of your coffee. Aren't you going to finish it?
Goodbye.
I mean, it is a $60 cup of coffee I'm getting for free, even if it is made out of shit. Oh, sorry about the awkwardness today. You took time out of your day to hang out with me and ended up dealing with my own drama. I'll let you know if I find another place. It won't always be that luxurious, though. Lately, I felt so suffocated. I don't know who to trust anymore. But it's so reassuring to know someone like me, someone who knows me. I'm gonna do whatever it takes so I can look further into Takakura-san. I might come to find your help again. If I find something, I'll see you later.
You're
Back. Mishima, ugh. Well, let's chance it with Oya again.
Prevention is key. I'm sorry. What shall we do? What shall we do? Here we go.
Here we go. Badoo, badoo, badoo.
What do you think?
Ah, it was not enough. Dang. Still better than Mishima. Still way better than Mishima.
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey! Don't give it to me.
Blah.
Then take a seat.
Don't give me the flu. Well then. Hopefully that's enough to get that done. Only a couple of days left. Yay!
Oh, yes.
Do
Do you know the answer?
Huh?
This is it.
Very good.
Ugh. So they dressed him up in drag and then cut off his head? Ugh.
Going.
Sheesh. People were mean sons of bitches way back. Doesn't matter what country.
Hey,
Hmm? Huh. Alright. Haru again. More time with Haru, that works for me.
thank you. Thank you.
I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find much beyond the initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, right? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point.
Yes.
I see. If there are two contradictory statements, then one of them has to be right. I suppose I'll need to learn the truth of that matter.
To be honest,
Takakura has been pushing for the marriage particularly hard. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san to attend important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's too late? Is marrying him the only option? Though I don't want to think about it, it may be the best choice to help the employees my father left behind. Yes, you're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide on my course of action soon enough. Before you came along, I haven't even considered the thought of marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man that my father chose, and then let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to my fate? I suppose you're right. Still, I wish I could have been a little more resolute back then. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I wouldn't have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I could do to return the favor, please let me know. I want to help as much as I can. Level 5. Bumper crop. Increase the total vegetable yield for a harvest. Yay! I hope someday I can just look out into the sea with a cup of coffee and forget about all this. And I hope you'll be there for me. We can forgo the elephants, though, don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
Yay! Hello? This is Ren, right? I wanted to apologize for everything I said earlier. You know, about how I wanted things if they hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? Well, I started to imagine that again, and this power of feeling and fear came flooding back. That's true. Thank you. It's always when I'm alone that the doubt creeps up. And I'm indebted to you. So, I'll have to make sure I work hard to repay you. Sorry if I worried you. See you.
Ah,
You're back.
I'll just add this.
Okay. So it's getting closer and closer and closer. So I'll do one more video and work our way to the end game of Sai's situation. Not the end of the game. We still far from getting that done. Even after 5 months of this. Long game, I know. Anyway, I'll call it here for today. See you guys next time.